If you tried restoring your photos or sharpening a photo or denoising a photo and you didn't get the good results that you wanted to, I'm gonna give you some tips that you can do right now to get the absolute best results, and I'm also gonna tell you what you shouldn't do. So let's get into this video. So I wanna start with restoring this photo first. If you have a portrait photo like I have here, you have to select a different AI model than, let's say, something for landscape photography or maybe AI generated cartoon images, something like that. You always need to select the right AI model to get the best results. Now, what I usually do is I try them all to see the results, how they look. Now, for this one, I'm gonna use real photo because this is a real photo. Now, the next tip that I can give you is first restore your photos and then go to the upscaling. If you're gonna do everything at once, you're not gonna get the best results. So for this photo, I first wanna restore it, like making the quality better and restoring the face. So I'm gonna leave the upscale at 1 for now. Then I'm gonna move down to face restoration here, and I will enable this. And I'm not gonna enable upscaling because I wanna restore the face first and then I'm gonna upscale it. And look at that, before, after, it looks great. So we have restored the face now, and what I would do now is I would simply single export this image, and then I will take this exported image and I will import this into Aiarty again, and then I will start upscaling. Now let's change the AI model, let's say to more detail for instance, and then we can go to upscale, so we can upscale up to 8 times. Now the most important thing about upscaling is that you don't need to go from 1 to 8 at once. Do it in steps. So if my goal with this image is to make it super big, like 8 times the original size, I would first go 2 times, then I will single export this image, then I will import this exported image here, and I will upscale it 2 times again. So a gradual upscaling process is more effective than instantly jumping to 8 times your original size. So you get a cleaner and more natural image. Let's try another image. I'm gonna try this landscape photo here, and let's say I wanna remove the noise. If you zoom in on this photo, you can see there is some noise here. Let's see, before we had this noisy image and after we have no noise. Now if you want to remove noise and then upscale your image, it's best to first remove the noise like I did here and keep the upscale at 1. Let's disable 2 pass processing for now, we don't need that one. So here you can see we have no noise. I will single export this image, and what I will do is I will import this image into Aiarty again, and then I will select 2 times. And now I can single export this image again, and this way I have the best result in my photo. So I have no noise and I've upscaled my image here. So you're basically letting AI focus on denoising or deblurring without focusing on enlarging artifacts. Now what if you have AI generated images that you want to upscale to print? Now I'm gonna use this as an example, and I want to upscale this because I want to print this on a large size. So I have imported this AI generated images into Aiarty, and if you zoom in on this photo or actually illustration, you can see that before was blurry and now it gets sharp, and my upscale is now at 1 time. And then we need to make sure we select the right AI model. Now for AI generated images, usually would go for AIGC smooth, but what I noticed is sometimes I like to use other AI model that is not specifically for AI generated images. They work also pretty good. So the best way, as I always say, just try them all and see which one you like most. Now let's do AIGC smooth for this one, and then I will single export this. And what I would do next is import this here again, and then I will select my upscaler, let's say 8 times, and let's just look at the results. And look at that, it looks really sharp. And now we can export this as 16,000 by 13,000 pixels. So that is a really big size. You can use it for a really big size print. Then we're gonna go to the settings, and what I would like to do here is I would leave these all at 100%. JPEG is fine, and you can also do 300 dpi. And let's just click on single export, and now it is done, and I have a really big size image that I can use to print. So let's zoom in here and look at that, super sharp. We can print this on a really big size. So that's the workflow you need to remember to get the best results with Aiarty Image Enhancer. Check the link in the description of the video. There you can find the link to Aiarty Image Enhancer, and you can try it out yourself for free. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.